So, funny thing happened within seconds before I started recording this. I thought it would be kind of interesting to well, I mean, I've done this before, but I wanted to put this little guy right here on my left, or it would actually be your right from your point of view. But for the life of me, I really couldn't get it so it's a very good angle. It could be partly because I am left-handed and, you know, I actually need full range of motion with my hand, and I can't really do so much carrying this little guy. I like how he's arranged. It looks like he's like, oh, yeah, parallel heads. Anyway, so, yeah, it could be the fact that, again, I am left-handed, so, you know, I kind of need my full range of motion if I need to, like, describe something. Or, I guess you could just call this little guy my right-hand bear. Wouldn't be a quiet Sunday morning without a little bit of, you know, fun, right? Good morning and happy Sunday, everybody. Yep. It's Sunday. And, I have to say, you know, yesterday was, you know, pretty low-key. It actually got colder than I anticipated. I mean, outside of the fact it was cold and windy, the weather itself was, you know, gorgeous. Like, there were periods of time where I didn't see a cloud in the sky at all. At least from where I am. If you're watching this in another part of the country, then it's likely that you're not really seeing anything. So, about yesterday's AAF games, Orlando is not only the #1 seed in their division now, they not only have destroyed Atlanta, but they are now the first team to clinch a spot in the playoffs. So if you are a fan of the Orlando Apollos, then, you know, congratulations. You know, you're pretty much the favorite team. You're the favorite to probably win it all. On the flip side of that, you know, San Antonio narrowly got away with, actually, it was like a last second type thing where, if the other team, it was, well, in the Alliance of American Football, you don't kick extra points. You always go for 2-point conversions. And the way a 2-point conversion works, whether it's in the AAF or the NFL, is if you say lose the ball via fumble or the ball happens to be intercepted, what ends up happening is, if the other team gets it, I mean, and if they run all the way to the other end zone, all the way on the other side of the field, then the 2 points go to the team that, you know, recovered the fumble, or the opposing team, if you will. So, before the end of the game, it was Salt Lake had scored a touchdown, making the game 15-17. They needed a 2-point conversion to tie. But one of the guys from San Antonio intercepted the pass during the 2-point conversion, ran in, and now it's, you know, 19-15. And with less than 2 minutes to go, all San Antonio had to do was get a first down and make sure that Salt Lake used up all of their timeouts, and they won. But it was a pretty big defensive struggle throughout the entire first half. Like, I think the final score at the end of the first half was like 6-3. And Collar from the defensive end from Salt Lake, he actually has, before the game, he had 12 tackles for loss and 7 sacks, which leads the league. If they actually do something called like a defensive MVP, then they'll likely go to him. So that's really cool. But San Antonio easily had the more complete team. And because of their win last night, they now are the #1 seed in their division, and all they would really need to do is win one more game to clinch a spot in the playoffs, which seems pretty cool. So now we have San Diego and Arizona and Birmingham and Memphis. And I said Arizona and Birmingham yesterday were going to be the winners, and did I? Yeah, I did. So yeah, there's that, and the Arizona San Diego game is going to be this afternoon, and Birmingham and San Antonio is going to be Birmingham and Memphis is going to be tonight. I'll tell you what though, Sunday night is getting really hectic in terms of like knowing what to watch. It is. Like, you have the Alliance of American Football right now. They're doing like American Idol. If they're doing like animation domination on Fox, there's a lot of stuff to watch. And don't even get me started on what they always on like, if you're a fan of like Guys Grocery Games and stuff like that on Food Network, which I've always been an avid Food Network watcher, and this is definitely no different here. So yeah, so that's there's actually a lot. Like, Sunday night's is a night to really hit it big if you're like a television broadcasting company. So that's pretty cool. Though, coolest thing I did last night, and I'm not entirely sure if I mentioned this, but last night after I got myself some dinner, I got myself some dessert at Dippy Doodah's, the ice cream place in Corning that I have mentioned several times in the past. And, I said that one of the last times I talked about it, they had one flavor that was their red velvet cake flavored ice cream, but it was called Love Potion number 9 for celebrating Valentine's Day. Actually, they had 2 new flavors and the best part is about Dippy Doodahs, they let you have like free samples, like little like taster spoons. Kind of like what Baskin Robbins does. So that's really cool. So there's one of their flavors that I think they had specifically for St. Patrick's Day was a flavor known as Luck of the Irish, which is an Irish cream ice cream with like chocolate swirl, which was pretty good. I actually like that. But the best one I tried, and I'm just giving you a warning right now, you're about to hear 4 words that you didn't know you wanted to hear until you hear them. So, 4 words for all y'all. Candied maple bacon ice cream. Actually, it's 5 words. But yes, candied maple bacon flavored ice cream. That is... yeah. Did I really just screw up the math on that one? So, actually, take off. So, yeah, it's 5. So, give her a flavor. Candied maple bacon flavor ice cream. Why not? Just keep it 6 words. So, yes. It is a flavor called When Pigs Fly. It is awesome. In fact, my mouth is watering right now just thinking about it. And you're welcome for hearing those 6 beautiful words that you didn't know you wanted to hear until just now. So you're welcome. Although if you want to get some today or tomorrow, you're out of luck because Dippity Doodah's is closed on Sunday and Monday. That's sad. But hey, you got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And, Saturday is pretty packed whenever I go. Saturday evening, which is nice. It's good to support local business, which, of course, I do. So, that That's really cool. And, yeah, that's awesome. Although I gotta say, March has been a really good month for me this year. I mean, last year, I don't know if any of you guys remember this, but a year ago around this time, my father was really, really, really sick. So, this has been a much, much greater improvement in terms of what March is like, this year. I mean, it wasn't 100% perfect by any means. There was some, problems here and there, but I might as well just bring it up now because a week from today will be March 31st, and it'll be the last time I wear this tie. That's going to be sad. Although, I wouldn't frown it too much. Because, I always say this because for two reasons. And the first I always say, if I ever need to say it, that is that my brother proposed to his now wife in July of 2014, and they got married in July of 2016. Those 2 years flew like that. So, not even a year. It's actually going to be 11 months. I think you can wait that long. Plus, I'm sure there's going to be plenty of opportunities where I have to break out this tie again. In fact, I can actually think of one coming up in the future that would totally fit with, well, actually, I don't quite know if it would fit with the occasion. Unless you would consider, well, actually, no, this wouldn't be the right shade of green I'm thinking of for what I'm thinking of. That sounded a lot better in my head. So, yeah. The weather's starting to get nicer, and I just felt like really energized. I felt like energized this morning. It was like 4 a.m. I'm like, you know what? I want to do something. So, yeah, it's like not even 5:45 right now when I'm doing this video. And I'm just like, feel energized. This last night's game really, really was awesome. So, there's that. Then again, maybe it's because, I've sort of been doing, more ab work again. Push-ups. And I actually have the sore abs to prove it. So, that could be a reason why. I don't know. That's one thing. Then again, whenever it's a weekend video, I always look forward to doing these because I get to have my right hand bear by my side. Now that should be a nickname for the right hand bear. That'd be pretty sweet, right? So, yeah. Oh no, March has been pretty solid. The sad part, again, we still have a little ways to go. A whole week, in fact. But, don't fret. I'm sure something pretty major will happen in the coming days. That's a hint for something to come later. Well, we'll have to wait until later to see it happen. So like, favorite, share, and hit that subscribe button. I could really use the support on YouTube. Follow me on the social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr. As always, I am very humbled I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I'm hoping that we all have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear. And I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices.